Hello everyone. You must have seen different kinds of data visualization designs for percentages. We have already discussed some of the basic designs such as pie charts and stack charts in our Excel video course. But today I will be showing you some advanced techniques that seem almost impossible with basic Excel. So if you look at the left, these are simple pie charts representing percentages. But the ones on the right are some advanced dynamic charts to represent percentages. Such designs are most commonly used in infographics when the most important parameter is a percentage. I am sure including these charts will definitely improve the quality of your presentation and dashboards. One of the easier way to do this is to manually arrange and color the icons. But in this tutorial, we will be discussing how to create dynamic charts that change according to your percentage value. And creating dynamic charts is also fun. To create these charts, we will be using scatter plots. If you look closely, we have 100 circles or squares, each representing one percentage. So for 45%, we have 45 circles in blue color. And for 88%, we have 88 squares in orange color. One thing we can notice is these icons are arranged in 10 rows and 10 columns, and to achieve the desired percentage, we are sequentially filling first the rows and then the columns. To understand it more clearly, so for 45%, we are first filling all the columns of first 4 rows and then filling only 5 columns of the fifth row. If you imagine this as a scatter plot, you can quickly figure out that the position of first square is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. The second point is x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1, and so on till the last point, which is x is equal to 10, y is equal to 1. Similarly, the 11th square is x is equal to 1 but y is equal to 2. And if you go to the topmost row, the last square is x is equal to 10 and y is also equal to 10. So let's first create this series. So we'll have x and y. For the first point, x is varying from 1 to 10. So we'll have 1, 2 up to 10. So these are the x values for the first row. For the first row, y values are 1 always. When you go to the next row, x again starts from 1 and goes to 10. You use the formula is equal to that one. And y will be 2 this time. So we'll use plus 1. Now if you select both the series and you extend it to 100 points, so the last point is 10, 10. So we have all the points of our scatter plot. Let's plot these points using the scatter plot chart. We'll go in insert, select scatter plot. You can see that we now have 100 points, 10 in each row, 10 in each column. From this, we want to achieve this. So now we have to segregate these plot points into two separate series. Now for each of the point in this series, we'll assign a percentage value. So the first point actually represents 1%. So I'll write here 0.01. The next point represents 2%. The next point is 3% and so on. Select this, double click. Now to differentiate between the squares below and above the percentage mark, that we have. So for example, now I have 15%. So if I want to mark 15 squares as different color and 15 points of different color, we can use the if statement to create two different series. I will create a separate series that automatically takes all the values less than or equal to the desired percentage value. So this is the x fill and y fill values. For this I'll use if that value is less than the percentage value, then x will be same, else it will be NA. Remember to put dollar signs. You can drag this. You can see for the first 15 points we have the value of x. For the next 15 points which we do not want to fill any color with, have a value of NA. Similarly for y, if that percentage value is less than the color fill percent, we want y value, else we want NA. We'll put dollar sign. Now we will create a separate series for x blank and y blank. This will have the reverse logic. It will show value only if the percentage value is greater than the desired percentage value. Else it will be NA. Now you can see that since we have 15% value as the given value, the first 15 are the fill points, which is giving us the value in the x fill and y fill columns. For the blank ones, we have points only in the x blank and y blank. All other values are NA. You can see by changing this 15% value to 10%, now the first 10 points are getting the values for fill. All the other points are getting value for blank. So now let us create scatter plot for these series. We'll go to insert, select scatter plot. It's a blank scatter plot. You will have to select data, add, series name is fill, x values will be the x fill value from beginning to end, y values will be the y fill value. Okay, now add another one. Series name is blank, x values are x blank, y values are y blank. Okay, you can see in this scatter plot, since the percentage value is given as 10%, you have 10 icons in blue color and the other 90 are in orange color. If I change the percentage value to 15 again, you can see that there are additional 5 blue dots and the orange dots are now 85 only. Now the structure of our chart is ready. We will modify the design aspects to create the desired result. So first of all, we will remove the grid lines. Select the grid lines and delete them. Press delete. Now we will change the color. So this blue color is fine for the icon, but this orange I like to change to gray. Format data series, color, markers. So remember to select marker option here. You can change the color to gray. You have to remove the border also. You can see these are gray. You can increase the size also to see them more clearly. More marker options. So you can see that the size of these icons have increased. You can change the shape of these icons also. Right now it is round. You can select square. We'll also increase the size to 13. We'll also increase the size of these blue points. Make them square. Increase them to 13. We can also change the background color. If you want to, you can go to formatting the plot area and change the color from white to some other color if you want. I'll just show you once. We'll go back to white. We'll delete them. Delete the y-axis also, so that only your infographic is there, everything else is gone. You can change the percentage value, change it to 50% if you would like to see more blue squares there. If you want to see 88%, if you want to get it exactly like the one on the top, you can change this blue color to orange also if you want. Marker orange. You may have to change the border color also. You can see that our chart is now ready. I can change the percentage and the changes are reflected in the graph. To use other icons instead of square or circle, you can also choose custom images. To try that, let us go to Format Data Series option. Go to the first one, marker options. Here, if you select picture or texture fill instead of solid fill, this icon has come because I had already selected this one. If you want to change the icon, you can go to file and select any other icon. So if you want a dislike icon, click this, it is changed to dislikes. So you can change the marker point also for both fill points also and for blank points also. That is all. This is how you create dynamic charts to highlight percentages. For more such videos, visit our YouTube channel, Start Tech Academy. Or if you want to learn Excel overall, check out our course on Udemy. Thanks.